Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. My name is Frank Fortunato. Today is Tuesday, October 1st, 2013, the beginning of the fourth quarter. If you're a Radio Newark listener and wish to watch the broadcast, please go to www.catex.com. Last night at midnight, the federal government was shut down. The executive branch issued orders shutting all non-essential services. Agencies such as NASA, the Environmental Protection Agency, the National Park Service, are essentially shuttered. The U.S. military continues to be paid, as does the Border Patrol, Air Traffic Control, and others. About 55 Tea Party members in the House of Representatives managed to effectuate the shutdown by refusing to allow a law that has already been passed by Congress, signed by the President, and upheld by the Supreme Court proceed. That law, as we'll discuss later, is in fact being implemented today. That would be the President's Health Care Reform Act. It's not clear how long the standoff is going to last, but it appears that the President has the upper hand. Senator John McCain, a Republican senator, said we can't win, adding that sooner or later the House would have to agree to the demands of Democrats for a simple, straightforward funding bill reopening the government. French insurer Covea, which is one of the earliest renewals for the January 1 renewals, has about an 800 million euro catastrophe reinsurance treaty. Actually, that's going to renew today, but it's regarded as a bellwether for what's going to happen on January 1st. According to the Insurance Insider, it looks as if there's a 5 to 10% risk-adjusted premium rate reduction. A number of sources canvassed by the Insider say that that dip is in fact in the 10% range. This is not good news for reinsurers who are hoping at least to maintain the prices, if not increase them a little bit. The political uncertainty in India, in the province of Andhra Pradesh, in fact might lead to a reinsurance increase there. Insurance companies are closely watching the situation and may raise the reinsurance premiums that are going to be determined by the actual insurance losses occurred. AIG General Insurance on the ground there said that agitation in the province is being looked at closely by insurance companies, and at the time of renewal between January and March, if they assess there have been big insurance losses, then they're going to increase premiums. People are watching several mega projects the government has sponsored in oil, gas, steel, and power. Legacy acquirers Enstar and Catalina are apparently circling stricken U.S. insurer Tower Group after the company's share price continues to drop dramatically. The Insurance Insider is reporting that. Investors, counterparties, and AM Best are all waiting for the New York Stock Exchange listed carrier to publish its delayed second quarter results to find out how and by how much the company plans to strengthen its reserves. That information is due to come out, I believe, later this week. And on the President's Affordable Health Care Act, today is the day for millions of Americans who are for the first time going to be able to shop on the insurance marketplaces, so-called exchanges, to buy health insurance. The administration hopes to sign up 7 million people during the first year and aims to eventually sign up at least half of the nearly 50 million uninsured Americans through an expansion of Medicaid or government-subsidized plans. In Myanmar, there have been more conflicts now between Buddhists and Muslims. A 94-year-old Muslim woman was stabbed to death, and more than 70 homes were set on fire. This all happened about 12 miles north of the coastal town of Thondwe in Rakhine State. The president of Myanmar, Thein Sein, has traveled to the area. Sectarian clashes began in Rakhine last year and have now morphed into an anti-Muslim campaign that has spread throughout the nation, apparently. There was a state of emergency at the University of California, Berkeley last night. The campus had to be evacuated after an electrical fault exploded, injuring a number of people. The explosion comes after the power went out for much of the campus, and apparently, according to the police, copper thieves may be to blame. It's a trend that occurs worldwide to steal the copper in wires and resell it. Unfortunately, wires are connected to generators, which cause shorts. Here's an interesting story. A French mountain climber stumbled upon a case of dozens of cut jewels worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The jewels are believed to be debris from one of 2 Air India crashes decades ago in the Mont Blanc area. Police said that the climber, who wished to remain anonymous, found the box marked "Made in India" while scaling a glacier on September 9th. Authorities hope to find someone connected with its owner, who's presumed to have been a passenger on one of the 2 jets that crashed in 1950 or 1966. According to the police, mostly debris from the Air India crashes regularly rise to the surface on Mont Blanc. Things come up from the glaciers, they're always moving. And there's a new movie that's going to open this weekend. It's going to open in France on tomorrow, actually. It's called Diana. I believe it has Naomi Watts starring in it. It's about the Princess of Wales, who of course died in a car crash in Paris. Well, a huge movie billboard advertising the movie was placed at the Place d'Alma in Paris, near the entrance to the Pont d'Alma tunnel, where her car hit the roof support pillar, killing her. After an outrage expressed in the British press from editorial writers as well as friends of the now deceased princess, the movie producers removed the poster. A spokesman for the film's distributor said that the poster position was, quote, "a coincidence." Right, and if you believe that, we have a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. That's the news for today. We'll keep watching the government shutdown. Stock market futures are actually up today, and hopefully this will be resolved soon. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you.